Democrats on the House Oversight Committee releasing the photos today, photos that now include an image of former President Bill Clinton with both Epstein and co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell. Clinton has denied any knowledge of Epstein's crimes and says he cut off contact with him in the early 2000s. And President Trump appears in several of them, including a photo of him with Epstein at a Victoria's Secret show in 1997. Another shows Trump surrounded by a number of women who all appear to be adults. Democrats say the photos come from the hard drive of one of Epstein's personal computers and his email account. Trump and Epstein had a years-long relationship, but in 2019 said they had a falling out and hadn't spoken in 15 years. Our Jay O'Brien is tracking it all from Capitol Hill. So these photos aren't evidence of any wrongdoing. So what are House Dems hoping to accomplish here?
Yeah, Kira, Democrats say it's just more files that they've been obtaining through these subpoenas that they've directed at the Epstein estate. Just this week, they got about 95,000 photos and other images from the Epstein estate, and they selected these 19 to release. Now, Republicans on the panel accuse them of cherry-picking that and releasing documents that, in their view, attempt to make President Trump or others in Epstein's orbit look bad. Democrats say it's just part of what will be additionally thousands of photos that they plan on releasing that they've gotten out of a subpoena from the Epstein estate. And again, Republicans on the panel say that this is a political release and not done, as Democrats say it is, in the pursuance of transparency.
So you spoke to the ranking member of the Oversight Committee about the photos. What did he tell you?
Yeah, I asked him, what is the significance of these photos? Because they are with powerful men, but these are all individuals based upon the photos that we've gone through, just these 19, that we already know to have personal associations with Jeffrey Epstein, not just Bill Clinton and Donald Trump, but Steve Bannon, the director Woody Allen, et cetera, et cetera. Here's a little bit of what he told me about what he believes the significance of these photos is. Do you have faith that the Department of Justice will comply with this law and release those files in just a week from now?
I think that we have to look back at what's happened up to this point. When you spend your entire campaign saying you're going to release the files, and then you do everything you can to stop their release. When the Attorney General says they're on her desk and she refuses to release them. When you try to set up sham investigations to stop the release. When you're bringing members of Congress into the Situation Room at the White House so they don't vote to get the release done in the Congress, that all points to the same thing, which is the White House consistently has tried to cover up the Epstein files and the release.
A smidge of a crossed wire here, Kira, but first and foremost, what he told me about the significance of those photos is that he wants the American people to make up their own minds about what they see in these images. What you heard Robert Garcia referring to there is another aspect of this story, which is the Department of Justice is on the clock here. They have just about a week to release thousands of pages of Jeffrey Epstein records that they have in their possession after what was officially called the Epstein Files Transparency Act was passed out of both chambers of Congress some weeks back with Republican support. I asked Garcia there, does he have faith in the DOJ to comply with that law and release everything by December 19th? And he seemed to indicate there that he does not.
All right. Jay O'Brien up on the Hill for us. Jay, thank you.